Setting live. Wait. What the hell am I doing here? I don't do this anymore. I said no more. What the fuck? Nah, I'm out.
It's time. Lock, load, put on your Infinity Gauntlet and grab your lightsaber. This is Nerd Talk. Presented by Webeam TV.
Hey everybody, welcome to Nerd Talk.
Hi everyone.
Look at this.
Happy everything.
I know. We didn't work this really well.
Merry Christmas.
Who is this guy next to me? Turn me off in your speakers.
Hello.
So here's the thing. So we have OG people. Dylan.
What's up?
Right. We had semi-OG. We have Jeffrey. Slip and Slide is in the house. We have newer OG. Mark and Elizabeth are back, and then we have the team that's right now. So, but with that being said,
So we're the
Hold
next
on.
generation.
hold on.
And they're classic.
Oh, and look, we got Cage.
Hi, I'm here too, guys.
Throwback
That's a miracle.
Go that way.
Thursday. So,
Throwback Thursday, like 100 pounds ago, right?
Tuesday.
Exactly.
Are we?
hold on one second.
Oh, yep.
Bye, John.
What?
So, how has everyone's week been?
Oh, yeah. Get ready for
Many
this.
surprises in store.
What is that?
What is that? Look at this. Oh, wow. But of course, the camera's not on it. So
Yeah.
And it won't be. So here's the thing. So this is our Christmas show, right? And I had to go get that cake last minute. But
To be fair.
yesterday was a super momentous day.
Yes.
It was an awesome day.
I got a girlfriend. Oh no, I
No,
didn't.
you did not get a girlfriend. So,
Mike,
why?
you
Still taking applications.
that was
for
today.
that.
Because yesterday was Rob's birthday.
Right,
And that poor guy came in and worked.
Was indeed.
Right?
The man
So,
behind the camera.
3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Rob in the back is over the ear. Happy birthday to you. See? And many more.
You know, he's got to have a lot
Yeah.
of control
So
and a lot
these
of
are-
strength, not just mute us.
Right there for Rob.
Exactly.
It says Merry Christmas. It's really a birthday cake.
it's a bit of both.
It's a bit of both.
He's got the problem where you get
So-
your birthday and your Christmas.
What is all
birthday.
this in front of us?
Okay, so
Yes, what are these,
all
John?
of these in front of us, we are going to play the left-right game. But we're not going to do it right this moment, right? That's what you got for left-right game is salt and pepper pack
Yeah.
And Velcro.
and Velcro.
Whoa, is that real Velcro?
You can tell who the
Is that
favorite
like brand name Velcro?
Velcro.
Holy crap.
I'm
So-
down for that.
Do you know how old that salt is?
gypped.
Probably.
It's like millions of years old.
Millions of years.
Yeah.
Salt mines of Egypt.
It- Salt
No,
mines.
but they.
Okay, so anyway.
Germany had salt
Which is
mines.
what made the Celtics.
Being on one mic is so much fun.
So anyway, so what we're going to do is a left-right game. We're going to do it here later shortly, right?
Wait, do we need to know our left from our right?
Yep.
It helps.
What
This is
does,
my right.
John,
Camera right.
Hey,
or
John,
camera
what
left.
exactly does later shortly mean?
Later shortly.
Later
It
shortly.
means it'll be a little while.
And how many times I told you?
It'll be then, and then is.
But
not
when will
now is
then
not
be
then.
now?
I am
it's
really
not
sensitive
far
about
from
my
now,
height.
but not too
Short.
far.
You know we have a newlywed back there.
Shit, no one.
That's
What?
right.
Already did this
So
episode
things
on
have
So
changed.
right there, she got married. Sorry guys, you're that sucks for you. Ha
The
ha.
ladies.
That
Yeah, oh, it's one of those things.
yeah, okay, and ladies. All right. Yeah. Hey, whatever floats your boat, I don't judge. It is.
In most cases.
Well, in most places, yeah, you're right.
It's
Absolutely.
almost 2021. Don't be so suburban, John.
I know, God, you know, the old white guy. I am. Well, we're the two old white guys. We're three old white guys. Four old white guys.
Oh, this is nice. This works. This works.
I see a pattern happening here. But the
Wow.
old
Hey,
white
the
guys
boomers.
Yeah, yeah. This side over here, we have gentrified
There's a
this
trend
end of
going
the
on.
table.
Exactly.
The hell
I
happened?
go
This
by
isn't tech
pretty.
shamans.
It's true. It's not that. Or it's not old nerds yet because that show is still on. Is it still in?
It's in development.
It's in development.
Development hell, like Erie
Old
Girls,
people
sorry.
wanting to be nerds.
I'm good with that. I love old nerds. Anyway, so thank you for watching. It's Tuesday night. It's 3 days before Christmas, is that right? Yeah, 3 days before Christmas.
There you go.
So tonight we're just going to sit and talk about some of the old days of Nerd Talk and what we've done in the past. We do have some stuff. We always have articles. You know, we have to stay on top of stuff. Like the first thing we're going to talk about is what's going on with the Vampire Chronicles TV show.
Which is absolutely perfect for a Christmas show.
Exactly.
Right, you know?
Exactly.
Well,
all
it
about
isn't for
blood-sucking,
Elizabeth
right?
and Mark
Yeah,
because
I
they
know.
love that
We were
world.
just at Spooky Empire last week.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it was,
Halloween
So in
never
defense,
ends
this
for
topic
us.
was
It
only
just-
put in for someone else that didn't know about the show.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Who didn't show up?
Who didn't show up?
Who did not?
Alexis. Poor she got some, but in her defense, she had some very cool last minute things.
Where's the kitty?
Oh, good.
There's a kitty.
What's cooler than being here
hell,
on
we had to go
Nerd
there.
Talk?
We have smog, right?
Smog.
Smog.
Yeah.
Smog. That is a
Wait, is it Smog or Smaug?
Smog.
Schmoog.
From Lord of the Rings.
Smaug.
So, yeah. Was this
Yeah.
a classic?
Okay,
or
and so
mispronounced?
you're going to see us all
Benedict
eating,
Cucumber.
and here's what I want to thank Rooster,
Oh, yeah.
the Thai and sushi restaurant across the way.
Oh,
They brought
yeah.
some great food.
Amazing
Oh my God,
sushi,
Rooster.
amazing.
As always.
As always, I think we got they make us special stuff.
Yeah.
I know this is some of the stuff that they don't
That's
do.
because
but
you're special, Joe.
I am
It's a
very
special
special.
platter of a bunch of stuff.
Right.
Right. So very, very good.
There's
And then I introduced some of these people to Kickin' Wings.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Kicking Wings is awesome.
Kickin'
They've not
Wings
made
has
my
got
All right,
some,
for the record,
Dude,
we've
yeah,
had
first time
eaten
getting
chicken wings for
chicken-
3
oh,
days
yeah.
straight.
Yeah.
They're legit. So,
John,
They-
when is
they
the
do
wing night? Is
have
it
kitten
Thursday? 55-cent wings?
no, that's Wednesday nights, 50-cent wing.
Oh, you can eat boneless.
Oh, bone. Oh.
boneless wings are just chicken tenders. Those don't count.
Yeah. I'm
There are adult nuggets.
Yes.
There are adult nuggets.
Their boneless wings
I'll
are like
compromise on
Chick-fil-A
adult
boneless.
nuggets,
You
but no
started a
further
war,
than
you
that.
know that.
No further
Parts
than
is
that.
parts.
Nuggets.
Correct.
Take it.
Correct.
It's a chicken breast
They
cut
are
up.
adult nuggets, and you will leave them alone.
Wednesday wing night.
Wednesday,
back on
that's
track.
what I'm going to be
Wednesday
there.
wing night.
Okay, so
Oh, hey, hold on.
Yes.
Exactly.
Can we talk about Dylan's Christmas gift he's getting Thursday?
yeah, let's talk about that.
What? Oh, this the gift I'm buying myself.
Awesome. Best guy to give.
No, this
The
is a
Logan
good
Man's
story
gift.
from what happened yesterday.
I don't. What? How I had to work a freaking contract with my mom?
How all of us kept driving your mom crazy.
I
was fun.
really wish you guys. I really wish Mike would said something about this. I would have sent the picture to Rob.
Irish that camera up.
I've adopted a puppy. This is a Siberian Husky.
Yay!
This big, he's a chunky little
That's a
dude.
lot of
I love him.
Yes.
His eyes are
He
like
fits
pure
in.
white, so his name has been Arthas after the Lich King.
He will talk a lot.
Oh, I'm ready for it.
Stands for-
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They will.
So I
Rob, I just sent you the photo.
They will.
I had the image on my phone, and I go to my mom. My mom goes, "Oh no." I go to Cage,
no.
And Cage goes, he's like, "I don't think we need a dog." He's like, "Don't get a dog. That's stupid." Okay, he's fine. He can come on in. I go to Mike. Mike goes, "Do you really need a dog? You have an angry cat." Well, of course he can come in. My dad goes, "I don't."
Oh, there she is.
Quinn, we
There he
don't
is.
really need another dog. Just go get him.
Yeah.
I'm like, but we haven't even called.
Oh, there we go.
That's Arthas.
What's she gonna make you do? Go bring him back?
yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, even if they
So
said
how
no,
did
you just
that
got to
go
go get it and bring it back.
It was fun the whole night.
was-
We just kept saying, "So we have a new puppy coming this week." And she's like, "No."
She really likes that quote, speak it as if it is and it'll happen. So I just kept saying.
Manifest
so
your-
when I get
Exactly.
back from, well, what do you guys want to do Christmas Eve once I get back with Arthas? And she's just like, "Oh, it's funny. You think you're getting him." And now I have an appointment to go pick him up on Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
But
Excellent.
I'm gonna tell you the other side of it.
And now,
parent
the rest
perspective.
of the story.
So
And we have it on video, by the way.
yes, we do have it on video. So
contract.
most of our family goes to church all the time, and Dylan has kind of like decided, "Nah, I don't want to go to church." Well, now he has to
have
go
my opinions.
once a month.
Yeah, I to say in order to get this, keep in mind, I haven't stepped foot in church.
Since last Christmas,
I had to
think,
do
when
that
we
deal.
all
I
went
get that.
Christmas.
Christmas present.
Yeah.
My parents
One
made me
of-
do that.
one
I
of-
Which is funny because we never
I
had
all
went
went.
all the way in the church. We just was like,
Yeah, it was great. I got to stand out in the lobby.
Hey,
with
hey,
coffee
she
and
didn't-
water
we
fountain.
made the joke when we were leaving. Oh, we didn't catch on fire. We weren't actually in church.
She didn't read the fine print. That's not our fault.
We're all good to go. Now I have to show up and
Actually sit next to her.
Sing the songs, do the things.
showing up was never the problem. It was waking up on time.
Ah,
I
yeah.
understand that.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we
on
do
the video.
early service. You know that.
Normally you go.
Guys,
Learning
turn
becomes
Catholic, 5
tolerable,
o'clock
don't
on
worry.
Saturdays. It's awesome.
Oh no,
You're
some
done
of
for
these
the
churches
week.
have Saturday shows.
Don't you
I mean,
have a
services.
4-hour Christmas mass? No, thank you. I'm good.
When do you think I get my sleep?
Yeah, exactly. That's what that's for.
That's rotten. That's so rotten.
I call it my lunch hour. What are you talking?
Anyway,
Lucky.
so
Players not watching.
does everybody here other than
Wait,
Dylan?
wait. Is God watching this?
He
Always.
is.
Always.
I'm on. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Don't tell your secret. I'm waiting
got a
for
song
I'm waiting
that
till
can
you
ruin
become
that
relevant
phrase.
to reveal that.
Wait a minute, you got a secret?
No.
That he's God? Yeah.
No, my last time in church, though, yeah, it was kind of interesting. I walked in to this church up in the Panhandle. That's an old, it's one of those. It was the Dozier School for Boys' church.
This is a ghost story.
So
This is
no,
a
we're
ghost
going
story.
in. And, so
Doesn't
we're
sound
going
like
in to investigate the history of this place. And honestly, we get in there, and it's scary because the back room is still filled with all the records of all the kids who were there. Just wide open.
Really
This is on public
classified
property.
Some of whom never left.
Yeah, exactly. And
Exactly.
exactly. So it's this terrible place. But then as we were walking out, I'm like, well, we walked in and out of a church, no problem. And then suddenly lightning struck the tree right beside us. And we were like,
Mark has not been back in a church since.
I'm like, all right, it's time to go.
He will
You know,
not.
it's-
He will not know.
He's like, that's just a warning. Don't come back.
That was the phrase. I hope you enjoyed your stay.
Yes,
Yeah.
don't come back.
Ever come back?
But we did get in touch with the caretakers to say, hey, this
We didn't do
needs to
that.
be- Well, no,
It
this
does apparently
property
happen
needs
a
to be
lot,
taken care of.
though.
This private materials of kids' social security numbers and stuff
Yeah.
needs to be secured.
Yeah, it's-
So-
yeah.
And all he heard was this thundering voice that said, "Make sure you leave me a good Yelp review."
Yes.
Exactly.
And that was that.
5 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, there you go.
Very haunted.
Too much to ask for.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so does everybody here know how Nerd Talk started? Other than Dylan?
Yeah.
How did
Follow the
Nerd
Christmas
talk?
star?
Dylan,
I was in the
My
room
wife
at like 8
does.
years
I don't know
old.
if he don't know if he.
Please,
I don't-
Daddy, tell us the Nerd Talk story.
No, the
Please,
story
Daddy.
of-
Please,
so
Daddy.
You want it from the boss's
I can say
point
that
of
'cause
view
I'm
or the
older than
employee's point of view? Because
I think we need both.
Wise nerd.
I think we need that
Three wise
parent-child
nerds.
differential
Following
thing. Yeah.
the Wi-Fi
Wait,
We
signal.
have time
Is
for
that an
that.
oxymoron? Three wise nerds.
No.
Long enough for this story?
Yes, it is. I have a condensed version of it. So one day
45
when
minutes later.
one day
See how
we
this
were in this we were in lunchroom, we're all sitting around and we're all talking about, oh, this is better than this and this is better than that. And Star Wars, I think Star Wars was coming out at that point in time with Rey and it was like it was Rey, right?
Way
Yeah.
before.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
the first one was like first like that's what sparked the whole. Well, no, it sparked a debate. But
Yeah, but so I sit there and go, you know what, guys? This is a show. This is a show. We should do this. And then, boy, we were aggressive back in the day. We were doing 2 shows a week.
Wow.
Remember?
well, no,
Mondays and
first
Thursdays.
night- the first few episodes were nightly. It was every
yeah.
night for the first like 3 weeks. And we're
Yeah,
like,
but
all
back
right.
then you had Jello
We're
wrestling.
like, that's gonna
Yes.
stop.
But he was wrestling in the Jello.
Yeah.
Nah. So anyway, we decided to make our first show. We're gonna come out of the gates big. So we literally binged watched, right, from Friday night until Sunday morning, all the Star Wars.
Oh, that's right, because we were sitting in the in one of the old studios, and we sat there for like a solid 8 hours just watching the first 3 films.
Yep.
Then we went, you know what? I'm getting pretty tired. Next movie, and just put
Yeah,
it.
we literally.
Trying to get up to the release of the new movie. So by the
Right.
time we'd finished the 6th movie, 7 had been released. So
So they
had
weren't
gone
wrestling in
out
the
and
Jello. They
gone
were
to the
sleeping in the
7th movie.
Jello.
Pretty much.
Right, that's what they were doing.
So
That's
then
for
we
sure.
went to.
But they called it back to fluid, so it was okay.
Hey, you know, it's all works. So then we went and watched
Well, you
it,
get
and then
those on
came
DVD.
back, and then that Monday we did our
We
first
ripped into
show.
it for being episode 4 all over
And man, it was some people loved it and some people were like, how dare you? And then that's how Nerd Talk started.
Okay, so let's
Try
continue
questioning
this.
Mandalorian. Oh my
Jeff came
God.
first before Bree then.
No.
No.
No? Bree was first?
Yeah, so
So how did Bree end up joining?
let me tell you. So we were at our
Hold on.
Once
Do you
upon
guys
a
want-
time.
Do you guys want the employee side of that?
Oh Lord.
Of
is
how
fun.
Nerd Talk started?
This is
See
fun.
how it It started with us three sitting in there, not doing our editing projects, saying stuff was rendering, and
When
it
they
started
weren't.
with me saying to Taylor, "You're full of shit." It was absolutely not the Force that stopped Han's blaster bolts in the dining room scene. It was a hand made of metal because it was the robotic hand. And if you're telling me that the trash compactor can have blaster reflectant walls, but they can't give the second hand of the Emperor
Yeah.
a blaster approved hand,
Yep.
you're full of shit. Like, there's no way in hell. And he went, if you guys are gonna start talking about stuff during the day, go do a damn show about it. And then, like, an hour later,
There
we
you
had
go.
show prep.
His is like so pronounced. It was a brilliant idea. There was so much thought and class to it, and it was just
No, it
random
was me.
stuff.
You do a really
It was
good John
him.
imitation, by the way.
still
That was like top notch.
I believe
Okay,
it's a
so
brilliant-
so then there was trouble in paradise, and we had to move to a new studio, and so the new studio was me, Dylan, Vinny, and a guy named Gary. Right?
Triple G.
That's all we're gonna say is a guy named Gary.
A guy
Right?
named Gary.
So
Now I want to know about
Gary.
Gary.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, I did too. He went. Never mind.
Ooh, spill the tea. No, I'm
so
listening.
he used to do a trivia show, and then so he met Bree and Tommy, and
we
Bree
did
was
trivia at
super
Whiskey River.
good.
Well, and our name was Team Arrow. So he was like, is it Team Arrow?
You need to get that mic.
Is it Team Arrow because of the show? I was like, well, obviously it is. So he's like, oh, well, I do this Nerd Talk show. You should totally join. And so the reason that we ended up there was Valentine's Day that year, which is like 4 years ago now. Whatever our plans were folded for whatever reason.
I'm not getting fresh.
So we so we went to
I'm gonna
Whiskey
text
River
right there.
instead, and then
Subway.
we did trivia for like a month, and then Gary was like, "Hey, you should come join the show," and now it's been 4 years.
Yep. So we sucked her into our world.
So then Jeff came along. How did
So
that happen?
then we actually we met Jeff when we were moving into the other said studio, and me and Mama Tech were painting, and we had been there forever painting, right? And then Cage.
I brought an entire army over after a show that I did at the Richie Suncoast Theater.
That you two did.
Yeah.
That all three of us did. I'm including his daughter as well.
Technically, at
very
some
fun.
point, we had met Mike in this time.
So
we just didn't.
That's where
we
I was
didn't
going to go.
invite
I
him
know.
yet.
No,
We were off
I don't think so. I met y'all at Think Geek at the cosplay event they did there.
We had
Of
Vinny at
course,
the
it was a
time.
You
cosplay
two and
event.
Vinny and I thought Vinny was the one in charge. How he came off.
Yeah, that's the way.
Yeah.
Boy, were you
So
mistaken.
I met y'all. then
Anyway,
I remember
so
talking
hold-
to
okay,
you
yep.
online, and you're like, "Hey, why don't you come up as a guest?" I'm like, "Okay, sure." And I
Yep.
came up, and I just never left.
So
Been an
so
intro
Jeff
survey
Jeff
ever
came in at the he helped actually him, his wife, and his daughter helped us move to the temporary location, and he didn't come in until probably we hit here.
No, well, no.
Oh, on 52.
No, it was on 52.
Yep.
I wasn't on the show until here. I
Right.
started coming there as the audience.
He was.
Yeah, he was audience. Believe it or not, we used to have an audience that come and watched us. I mean, we had a big enough studio to do that.
That's I think when I started talking to you, we're still at
Yes.
the other studio. 'Cause
Yeah.
You sent me pictures, and the place was like huge.
And then once
Warehouse
again,
52.
Jeff and his wife and his daughter helped us move into the said location that we're in now, which we've been here for quite a while, which is awesome. And we've all been a good solid team. Now, unfortunately, lives get in the way, business, stuff gets in the way, and people are starting to, not being able to make it all the time. So we opened it up, and then we found Anthony. Oh, actually, first we found Mark.
Yeah.
We
Which
found
Mark
Elizabeth.
was a big
I just
fan
come
because
along
he
with
would
him.
always hijack.
Well,
I was stealing your chat from back in the early days.
And I would get texts. You'd be like, "I got the Nerd Talk chat again," and I'm like, "All right." I'm like,
so we-
"You do have the
and
Nerd Talk chat
they
again."
would be talking about some random whatever the heck you guys were talking about for the week, and I would go,
You'd be like-
that reminds me of a story in the upcoming Erie, Florida.
And I'm like, this is some
this
nice
ghostly
PR.
legend that takes place. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's cyberpunk. Yeah, totally.
And I was like,
yeah.
Mark, why don't you just contact them and see if you could just get on the show or something? I'm like, why don't you just actually communicate?
But
He's like,
here's
no, this is more fun.
but we interviewed
No, he was
him.
trying to communicate,
I was trying.
but the radio wasn't answering
Exactly. It
back.
was true. That is true.
And he's like, wait,
And then
I feel a cold draft on my neck. It must be John.
Okay, so we're
Yeah.
going to talk about interviews. I want to talk about our favorite interview we did with Mark.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Dylan did, and the interview was going great. and at the very end, I'm like, Dylan, Dylan, did you ask Robert the doll for permission? And
Oh,
Dylan
no.
looks at me, looks at the doll, puts the mic on the table. I never seen this boy run so
As
fast.
his
in
official
my
carrier,
life.
he has forgiven you. It's
He
fine.
was at the other end of the convention center.
It is fine.
It's that scenario. It's just like, oh, it's just like you guys arrive at a cemetery, and I'm like, cool. I turn around and walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it. No more
You're
campaign.
alive.
We're going home. I'm
There
done.
you
See,
go.
I,
You're alive.
I live. You all don't. I don't get to mix. I don't get haunted either. Good.
But that was, yeah. Oh my
There you
gosh.
go.
But
that
yeah,
was, that was it. And then
so-
I dragged Elizabeth along because I can't go anywhere without her. So
That's
that's,
true.
As
So-
You get
manager
lost.
and agent, it's like one of those things. And then, but super nerdy too. I was like, hey, you got to come on and keep these guys in check. So yeah.
Yeah.
So, and the
I
good
could be
thing about
people.
this is we have not only did we drag Mark into our Nerd Talk world, but now he's doing a show, Erie Travels. So, and hopefully that starts at the beginning of the year when that health
Yep.
is up
When
there.
the health,
So,
when the health situations are 100%, we are good.
so
I
then
think we're good.
we're because we all like the nerd world and it's all inclusive, right?
Mm-hmm.
We saw a steampunk.
Yeah, I remember we were sitting on the couch and
Ethertopia.
I found
Yeah.
that on Facebook and I'm like, hey, should I message him? And you're like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I start messaging Anthony
And then we found out he
everything.
was local,
Yeah.
which was
Oh, yeah,
even
this
better.
blew my mind that we were only. I was 13 minutes from the studio.
Awesome.
Unbelievable. Had no idea that it was even here. And I do a lot of business consulting and marketing and need video work in studio. And so suddenly it's like, oh, hello. There's a reason for all this.
Yep.
Yep.
Exactly.
And so there it is. Boom.
And then about,
Actually, I
I
said
would
that
say about,
backwards, sorry.
huh?
Yeah.
So then about 2 months later,
said Odin
we
is
did a
watching.
con at Newport Richie's Aquatic Center,
Yeah.
right? And we had our booth there, the whole nine. What was that? FusionCon.
Fusion.
And then this tall, lanky, goofy, we call him Droopy now, but it is what it is. We love him. It's in love. It's in love.
Hang on, Droopy. Droopy, hang on.
The
But
audience is not happy.
oh,
Why we don't have
but so
Yeah, but the crew
anyway,
is.
so Todd on the end down there came up to us and we kind of hit it off because he was doing YouTube videos and he's a big DM, so the D&D world is huge for him, right? So I'm like, hey man, you should come by, and there for a while we're like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever, and I ultimately said, well, Todd's had something. I think Todd disappeared. We scared him, but then it was amazing. Next thing you know, in the plaza that we're in, there was this air conditioning company, and I'm like, you guys should get that unit right there because it's
you were
awesome.
shooting for the chamber.
Oh, that's
over in
right.
Yeah.
Oldsmar,
golf
yep.
course.
Yep. And I said, there's an open place over where I'm at, blah, blah, blah. So they moved in. And once he got moved in,
The hooks were set.
We
Yeah.
had
Exactly.
So, yeah.
We
That's
had
what
it,
he does.
he was
That's how we
ours,
all got
right?
here.
I
So
was
it's-
like,
So,
and I lived like 6
yeah.
minutes that way.
So-
we're only
Yeah.
an hour and 20 minutes away.
yeah.
I'm 45 minutes away, but yeah.
So now,
Exactly.
this has been the family for probably this is for the last 5 years. This is the family.
We love you too, John.
Yeah. And
Mr. Droopy.
I made sure, including Mr. Droopy.
Just say,
We
hey,
love
you
we love
guys, for
Todd.
me. Okay,
Matter of
please.
fact,
That's it.
Oh, yeah. Sold.
every one of us, we take it to task.
I'll hit him later for
Hang
you.
on,
You can
hang
totally
on.
charge that.
We take it to task every day for the last 2 weeks now to stop in and check on Todd.
Stop it.
I'll do the
Sorry.
truffle shuffle next.
Stop it.
Rob.
Oh,
we find
so okay, so he's more than nerd. Okay, so my tech, my if he ever leaves, I'm just quitting because top tech, yeah, because.
Oh, there we go. Top tech.
We are two of the most insane. I mean, some days he doesn't like Trump and I like Trump, whatever. But when we have the same years in this industry, we understand this industry. I don't have to sit there and go, oh, hey, did you? Nope, got it. We got this. Blah blah blah. It's like we finish it. So I get this email from a guy that says, hey, Min from Venom, gave me your name and blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay. So I don't care how talented you are, we interned everybody in the beginning. Because you have to be able to put up with my crap.
So that was back when that was back when it was just.
So his first thing with us came in, it was a home show. Oh yeah. He helped set up a
easy.
home show. I mean, we had the drape, all the crap. And he probably was thinking, this dude is freaking nuts.
13-foot tall truss line.
Yeah, what the hell is wrong with you? But he hung in there, and he's been my right hand since. Because Dylan, sometimes families should not work together.
Nope.
Yeah, oh yeah. So he's in my ear, right? He goes, "Yeah, but your production's light." And he did. He used to do the big
did work
build
with him.
stages, all that kind of stuff.
Well, and he and I go back to the low budget
For
like
Universal.
Yeah, they work together, yeah.
Swamp Thing.
Yeah, Swamp Thing and Superboy and Superforce.
See, I got out of all that world because it was way too much work.
That was terrible.
But yeah, so Rob has been in there with me, and it's really so. This is the family, which is, I mean, that's kind of what the holiday season is.
Kind of
and
makes you the
made
Godfather. I like that.
Don't give him that much power.
Yeah, Elizabeth, I have no power. You know where my power sits? Right there.
I was gonna say.
That's my power. But it's the people that you surround yourself with. And it's like, I know for a fact if crap ever hit the fan, Dylan would come back and help. My son Cage is actor. He's actually going to school at Marchman, and he has now become a part
Fred
of Weebie
K.
TV
Marchman
and Tampa Bay
Technical
Multimedia,
College
which is really good, right?
Oh.
So, and there's a lot of exciting things coming now. Not that we were going to talk about, but we're going to talk about this now. Now, our newest adventure is Nerdosphere. Okay, so we've all been, we all love the D&D places. We all love the game stores. We all love, but the problem is, you go in there, you park, you sit down with somebody that's haven't showered in a week, and they're eating pizza and sweating and spitting, and we're like, no, we're going to do this the right way. So what we have done is we have created a private lounge game. Correct? I think that's the best way of putting it.
Yeah, members club.
Members club. So,
Members club, yep.
and we are going to have we literally built a table. If you like Critical Role, it's just
similar.
like theirs.
Yep.
And it's needed in the industry.
And we can stream it
Yeah.
for multiple angles, the whole 9 yards. So we're looking for
Platforms,
D&D teams. And I'm just going to let this out of the bag. February 1st
Don't
or
say it.
February
Don't.
beginning of beginning of February.
No. That might be delayed.
We are
even this year.
We are launching. Yes, we are launching. We are launching a tournament, a D&D tournament.
Okay, so Ed Griswold said, what about him?
Oh, okay. So I have to go back. I missed somebody.
We missed somebody on the train.
So we're going.
We're going way back. Okay, so my buddy Ed, my best friend in the whole wide world. This man has been the rock of rocks.
We weren't even Weebie TV.
No, we were just Tampa Bay Multimedia. Me and Ed, we've known each other for almost 15, 20 years. 20 years, yeah. I bought a lot of my original gear from him. And then when the world got to the point where there was one streamer that we all used, but it got so expensive, I went to Ed and I'm like, we got to have something different. We got to have completely something different. So Ed,
He went around the world. Literally.
Yep. And this man has built a machine that allows us to do this. It's kind of funny. We found, I think, if I'm correct, I remember we found these guys in the back of NAPTY, or no, it wasn't NAPTY. No, it was Impelcom or something like that. They were in the back because they weren't big at that time. They had a little table, and it's a company called vMix. And that's the software we use. Actually, they sponsor WeBeam TV. They are corporate for us. Nice. And so Ed goes, dude, I got it. So first we played with another software. It was all right. It was okay. It wasn't great. vMix came on, and vMix did literally everything we want. And it's kind of funny. Every time we go, well, we should make it do this. Update. It did it, which is awesome. So Ed is the man that keeps me grounded in the technological side. He helps build our machines. When I have a machine that won't work or a software that won't work, I go, hey, it's not working. Yeah, you're doing this. It's always me. I always break everything.
It's always a hardware problem. It's the nut behind the keyboard.
It's the nut behind the keyboard. That's right.
So Ed said he'll bring his members only jacket.
He can. So back to the Nerdosphere. We have with this game room. So you can actually, if you have a D&D team or if you have a D&D crew, come in. We'll stream you. We'll stream. And here's the great thing: not only do we stream you to our platforms, we can stream to your platforms. And that includes Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter if you really want.
Is it only D&D games?
No. We're going to do everything.
Any kind of RPG tabletop.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
What a great question.
All the good stuff.
Yep.
So
we have the big table for the big games, and we have the small tables for the small games. I'm even trying to talk a young man that Dylan knows, then potentially becoming a master, so we can do Magic.
Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's a goal. And the good thing is you won't come in and be inundated by other people that smell. I'm just being.
It really is a no troll zone.
No troll.
Yeah, so nobody can come in with a lunch bag and park all day.
Nope, not happening.
Yeah.
You need a no asshole policy.
well,
So instead of a temper check, you have a BO check.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
yeah.
Yeah. I have a
You gotta
dog
pass
that
that
sits out
before you
front.
walk
If
in
he
the
howls
building.
at you, you cannot come in.
And we're going to do other things too, because we also want to talk about new games coming out, new game systems, and things that
Yep.
support the hobby as
Yep.
well as
Yeah.
the systems
Yeah.
themselves.
And we're going to be we'll be doing training. So if you want to learn to play D&D, and you want to
Or Star Wars.
or Star Wars,
Star Wars, or yeah,
but
any
if
of them,
but if
yeah.
you say you want to learn to lead D&D,
Yep.
we will actually do games to help you level yourself up,
Did you really? Yeah.
which is kind of neat, right?
I just got
So,
excited a little bit.
but and
That works.
we will be doing some electronic out of time.
Yeah.
I think we're more tabletop and
Yep.
in the group
It's
stuff
more
in there.
tabletop,
Yeah. So
Yeah. Well, that's because we have a table.
Yes.
we have it.
That has a top on.
Did we show that
He
picture,
already
Rob?
did. He already did.
That
yeah,
table
yeah, he already
is
put up.
monstrous.
Is it the one that I
And
did
that was
said,
actually
"Our
the
table's
old one.
bigger than your table"?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show that picture, Rob. The one that says the one it's on that I did. It said our table's bigger than your table.
Yeah.
But
And that's actually the old table. We actually have a new
that
table.
is the old table.
Yeah, it is.
No, his birthday was
Yeah.
yesterday. He's a new
He's
man
done.
now.
He's recovered.
So that's the history of Nerd Talk and kind of Weebeam TV. Because if it wasn't for Ed, we wouldn't be doing
there
this.
it is. Look at
There we
that.
go.
Yeah, that we were shooting. We were doing a shoot in there. We were trying to get some
Yeah.
beauty shots so you guys can see what we got. That's kind of cool.
Man, that brief history. Just 30 minutes. Good condensing.
Good.
That was condensed a lot.
How about that
fair, that's
vampire
like-
show?
to be fair,
We came here for the vampire show.
Vampire show. So anyway,
exciting.
so the next thing we're going to talk about is, I guess,
Can I open
Dinosaurs.
We never actually talked about
I
that.
know, we just mentioned it. I
He
know.
mentioned it now. Now we're going to mention the
Such a
dinosaur
tease.
show.
That's all we need.
And then we'll
Such a
go on to the
tease.
next history
Yeah, because
of.
it wasn't
Whatever,
interesting.
that's
It didn't
That's
hold.
fine.
See, I'm like a squirrel.
Or
I
where?
had the attention span of it. What?
No.
Or where?
So Dinosaurs is finally coming to Disney Plus next month.
Yes. Super excited.
Not the mama.
Really?
I love that show, man. That's way ahead of
If
me.
you're gonna have
And
like
it's gonna have the
gargoyles and
4
the classics
episodes
like that,
that
you have to
didn't
have
originally air.
dinosaurs.
Yeah, they were only on the DVD.
Ahead of its time.
Exactly.
VHS even, I think, at the
It
time.
was wonderful.
Well, hot dog.
Yeah. No,
I did-
it's the show that...
Oh, that show.
That
Yeah.
show.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I love that show.
So,
Dancing
fun
Hole.
fact. Several of the people that are in the outfits are the same actors that were inside the Ninja Turtle movie
Yes.
outfits.
Really?
Yep.
It's the Henson Studios.
Really?
It's,
Yeah.
yeah, it's.
All right, that's cool.
In fact, I think it was pretty much the whole cast.
Yep.
Because wasn't it back then if you did like one acting job in a suit, they like made you do all the
Yeah.
acting
Pretty
jobs
much.
in a
Yes.
suit? You know what I mean?
Doing it, and then we'll throw you back into another one.
But at
Yeah,
least they didn't have to
exactly.
jump around and do martial arts.
It was also the voices. Once
Yeah.
you had that,
Yeah.
you were with that company.
Yeah,
You did
it.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and here's something else that has not been announced yet. We now have our Parageeks team. We were going to look for other outside people, but I think we intimidated people because
I got so scared
nobody
my face
stepped
hurt.
up. So now,
No.
yeah,
Two geeks.
What can I say?
we have a full on.
We do.
Well, we got to start messaging those people then.
Yep.
So now
Your broker
Mark's
might
got to
want
go
to-
do his job. Is
broker
get
might
us
want
in
to,
there,
yeah.
That's right.
So I'll get you the contacts
Yep.
now. So that's...
and we're going to be fair.
Oh yeah.
You know, Todd
poking the bear.
and Alexis are going to be the ones. No, we're going to poke the bear. Oh, that is so happening.
Die first.
And Dylan's gonna be out front, right?
Dude, I keep telling you, I'm too mean to die. Heaven's not ready for me, and hell's afraid I'll take over.
Yeah, perfect
I'm
for
just saying.
Beautiful, beautiful empty waiting room.
Are you still gonna do like the history aspect of it too.
Oh,
and just
well,
throw
that's
it in
Mark's
there.
side.
I was just saying, like, so
I'll do
Dylan
that.
can like
I'll be
hang out with
research
us,
guy.
and he can like do the
I had-
evening. We'll be
I'll
safe
be
with the
research
band.
guy.
I've never
Chair, baby.
I've never met a man in my
Exactly.
life
That's my new-
that knows more about that scary
20 years
stuff.
ago?
Exactly.
I'm the guy in the chair.
Right.
That's my
Rob
job.
was-
All right, so funny thing, when I was at Spooky talking to people, networking and everything, I would mention Parageeks and everything, and they're like, oh, and name drop Mark. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, we know Mark.
Yeah.
we know Mark.
90% of the people there
Mark's
all
He's
awesome.
know
gone
Mark
from
and love
C-list
him.
celebrity to like B-plus
It's
celebrity.
one of those-
He's
everybody
upgraded.
I'm in
He's
the right
upgraded.
place. If I'm in the right place, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Like,
'Cause
I
they all
go
talk
when we
to
go
him.
to the Paracons.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like suddenly I'm like, there's this line, and I think they're all for like Brandon Alvis from Ghost Hunters, or
Nope.
or
It's all for him.
Nick Pope from UFO, Ancient Aliens, and I'm like, no, they're all for you, Mark. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Well, like the communities don't talk to each other, but they'll talk to him because we just lay it out the facts and the things like that.
Yeah,
So.
and we were at. Gosh, we were
It's a
up at
thing.
we were
I
in
like
West
it a lot.
Virginia, middle of nowhere,
Yes.
West Virginia.
Oh, I love
We
this.
went to the Mothman,
Yeah, which was great.
museum.
Ooh, Mothman.
Which was
because we're
great.
supposed to be doing the
That would
Mothman
be
Festival. We'll be headlining that next year, hopefully.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed if everything goes according to plan. But anyway, we
in the
went to
viruses and
we
pills.
went to the museum. We go in the museum. We're talking to everybody in the museum. It's great. We're just having a lot of fun, and we're getting
I'm buying all the shirts.
yeah,
And I'm like,
we're getting the directions to the TNT area that I hadn't been to since I was a kid.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay,
It's the
well, we'll head out to
creepiest
the mounds. And we start going out to these abandoned TNT mounds, this old
man.
military base in the middle of nowhere. And as we're getting out, we get out, we start walking. Two people come walking down
Yeah.
the aisle in front of it, just the middle of nowhere, Florida swamp. And they go, hey, you're Mark Muncy from Erie,
Yep.
Florida.
and I'm like, what? I just like walk away. I'm like, no. I just,
Yeah, you're nobody.
I'm no, I
That's
just
Mark.
walk away. I just walk away.
I'm like, what? Yeah, right.
But they were like, oh, you got to go to this bunker as well as that bunker.
Yeah,
We're
they're
like,
go
oh.
further
so we're like,
back and go to the right. And all
because they
that
just
stuff.
like go to the bunkers for fun. Like that's what they do. And we're
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah, it was crazy. So,
Yeah,
but
it's
anyway,
some
that's
places-
that's when you start going, okay, there's more to
Yeah.
this than
Right.
Yeah,
Like business card, business
So
card.
you want
business
to hear something kind of funny? Okay, so we all love Josh Gates, right?
Yeah.
We all love Expedition Unknown.
card. Yes.
I pitched that show in 2006, right? 2006 to Discovery.
And they were like,
That exact show. Oh, no one overwatched that.
it's horrible. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, fine, whatever. They waited their time. They used my idea. I'm not saying it's my idea, but it's my idea. But
Aliens, but it's aliens.
exactly,
Yes,
right?
exactly right.
So then, 7-8 months ago, we started talking about Parageeks.
Yep.
Right, and what we're going to do is we're going to team up a paranormal team with a tech team. And then what did Josh Gates come out with? Expedition X, which is a one-on-one, but it's still the same damn concept. And I'm like,
I'm not saying I'm going to be on Expedition X,
So-
but I might have had talks with a guy
Yeah,
who
you
was
might.
related to Expedition X who
We might be betraying you.
be needing somebody to be the local
But
Florida
then we
guy.
came up
Leave it
with
to
your
Mark.
show, which is a man
I
in
have
a
a
van.
question,
Yep.
and this will be for everybody one at a time. What is your favorite highlight from Nerd Talk?
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, let's get back on that.
oh,
Wrong show,
okay.
wrong
Dylan,
show.
what's your favorite highlight from Nerd Talk?
Anything
what?
being
Let's go to Todd.
Nerd Talk, We Beam TV, anything to do with here?
Ooh, my favorite so far? When I could speak clearly,
Aw.
I really enjoyed that. But now, no. My favorite, anytime we talk about tabletop games, any tabletop games, I like. So I like getting new players in. I think people don't realize how much fun a tabletop game is. And I'm just talking not just Dungeons and Dragons. I'm talking any of these game systems. I think
I want to play
they're,
Star
they're
Trek.
great. And what's really great is
Star Trek's cool.
I've dealt with autistic kids before, and
Right.
I've taught them to play. And the response, how they can get into these
Yeah.
games and learn,
Yeah.
is amazing.
Yep.
And I think it's a great tool to get young kids in for math, social skills, interactions, things like that.
What are you pointing at me for?
So, Cage, what's your favorite? What's your favorite moment?
Of just like We Beam TV or
Yeah, Weaving TV. You don't have to be Nerd Talk.
coming here at 1:30 after my 6-hour classes over at Fred K. Marshman Technical
Let's
College.
try and be serious.
I'm such an
Let me
ogre.
name drop that again.
All right, Mike, what's yours since you brought the topic up?
I actually have two. One was when we were doing Tech Warp, me, Hunter, and Dina.
Oh, yeah, I remember
And
that.
there was a time I was pre-recording a little segment over there, and Dylan was doing the camera in front of me, getting everything ready. And I like rubber ducks.
Yep.
That's another story altogether. But we had rubber ducks, and I love rubber ducks. And I threw one at Dylan, and Dylan took the rubber duck, took an axe, and chopped the duck in half. But cut his finger open doing it.
Worth it. 100% worth it. I would do it again 10 times over.
Oh, Michael.
So he started telling me all these different ways. The more ducks I bring, the more ways he's going to kill them, one by one.
And you're like, this is my highlight of the show.
Has your Jeep been ducked?
Not yet. Give me
I know,
time.
that's a thing, apparently. People put ducks on Jeeps. Yeah,
But then my other one is actually just...
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Thank you for the idea.
I will find
you're
the
invited in order
owner.
to the
I will
giant
melt
duck.
it to a paste, and I will hide it somewhere in. I'll put it in your fucking AC duct. Get a duck for your duct. Yeah, everyone's tough to this melting plastic.
All right, Mike, what's the second
But the other one is actually just becoming friends with so many people here, and everybody, like Todd, Anthony. Well,
Not
Anthony,
me.
Kinda.
Who's your favorite friend, Michael? Who's your favorite?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mike, who's your favorite?
It's Mama Tech.
Better pick somebody who's not here.
I gotta call it some
Smartest
kind
Yeah,
of
he knows what
smart
side to
one.
put it on.
It's you.
All right, Jeff. All right, Jeff. Slip and slide.
So I have two.
Ooh.
Was it the
Is
day
it a
that
slip
your
and
name?
slide? You said slip and slide.
That's his nickname. It's
Oh,
slip and
I
slide.
thought it was an actual slip and slide. Sorry.
No,
I was
that
very
was-
excited.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
No problem. No problem.
That was an awesome day.
Options, and you were just like, well, that's the least egregious out of all of them. I'm like, awesome.
Well, now he has 3. No, it's kidding.
So, no, I have two.
Okay.
So the first one is, and I don't even know where we did this, John, so you might know what studio we were at. But when we did a fundraiser for smacking the crap out of Michael.
Yes.
That was here.
That was here.
That was here.
That was
Studio
great.
That was a
And then I got to do it
wonderful
too.
day. And
Yes.
listen, we had a lot of money raised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
did.
think it was like a $50 or $60.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we were well over 100.
Were we?
Yeah.
We should do that
So
again.
that's why you
We
did it again. 'cause I got to hit
Every
you.
$10
Yearly.
or every
All right.
$20.
It was like every 25,
You
and
got the
right away,
beat out of you.
Poor Michael.
Eddie Eagle Photography was there for that one.
Eddie was-
And once it happened, he's like, I'm donating. And
But what did we spank you with?
The longboard.
Longboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the longest board that
It is a
Dax
really,
owned.
yeah, it was
That
pretty big.
boy, I mean, it was.
so,
They about broke the thing over his.
Oh my.
so fun fact, we did it again.
Yeah, I got to hit you.
Can't hear you.
She got to hit me last
I have a
time.
video of it. It's my prized possession.
Yeah.
I got to do it too, and I think I hit you in the
Yeah.
taint.
That's her favorite
Yeah.
moment.
Exactly.
You
That's
got
my
me in
favorite
the no-no
moment.
spot.
The other one was when we went to. We went to what was the con in
Mega.
Tampa? Mega Con.
Oh, no.
Tampa Bay Comic Con.
No, that was
Mega Tampa,
Metro.
Clearwater.
Metro.
Where we have
Metro.
Metro.
Yeah.
Oh,
And, we
I
did.
have another one now.
That was the one where
Your turn's over.
we interviewed Jason Marsden.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Thanks to you.
yeah, I mean that just
That's awesome.
That just kind of happened. That and I can't remember who the guy from Star Wars was. Worked on.
I don't remember his name.
But yeah,
A guy that worked on
Something
the
Hamill. Something Hamill.
Scott McNeil joined us on the show.
McNeil voice actor.
Sure.
Scott McNeil joined us on Nerd Talk.
Oh, okay.
The voice
Yeah,
actor.
That was,
Piccolo.
those were probably the two.
What about
That's
the
awesome.
clowns?
Listen,
You said favorite, not scariest.
board on the for free.
All right,
I'll
Bree.
donate just to make it.
I don't know. I have a couple. Hitting Michael with the longboard, obviously, is like
Me a favorite.
Because you squeal.
I really like doing the axe throwing. That was so cool.
That was a fun.
X.
But I think my favorite episode was when I did a whole episode on Doctor Who, and I just like
And you did a
rapid
good
fire
job.
squirrel talked the
Yep.
whole time. It was awesome.
Okay, Mark.
I gotta say, it was one of my first times in the other studio over there. It was like a first time here, I think.
Yeah.
And this room was dark, and we were in the middle of the show,
yeah.
and I saw movement over here, and it was empty.
Yeah,
The
we were
studio
filming in here, and
empty.
it was.
Yeah, and we were over there, and we were watching in here,
Yeah.
and this was dark, empty, and I see a shadow go by, and it's, I mean, not just a shadow, like a full figure thing, and I'm thinking, somebody walk in? Who's in the other room? Is this supposed to go under? And John noticed it, and everything. So we're all like, he got up and actually came in here to check to see who was in here.
Yeah, so I thought somebody walked in.
And I just threw me for a loop because I'm almost like, did I just see like the second full apparition I've ever seen in my life in this studio right here, my first time filming? It was nuts.
And you like called me. You're like, oh my gosh, I got a video. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what? What is happening? How is
what's
going on?
And you'll see me flip out for a second. And
I was like, oh my gosh.
Because I just assumed somebody was in here and I didn't think anything of it. I thought there was Rob had come around. There was like a back door or something. I didn't know.
And the front door was locked.
Front door was locked. That door was locked. And still don't know to this day. And
well, we've got to investigate.
Yep. Exactly. So you got your first location should be here.
Here you go.
I know it's kind of chintzy, but so that was. I'd say that was just. It was just. I was like, okay, I'm home. So
there you go.
They follow you, Mark.
All right, Miss Elizabeth. What about you, my dear?
Well, other than hitting Michael, no. It actually was the first episode that I did because I almost went. When in high school, I did like theater and all that kind of stuff, and I was gonna go off to South Carolina and go to Bob Jones University and be all like, do all of that and all that kind of stuff. But I decided to stay here in Florida and write books and edit and make money. So I hadn't actually done any kind of like production thing in a really long time. Kind of was afraid of that point because like when you're out of it for so long, I'm like, I don't think I could ever do this again. And so Mark, I think, had you done a show before me or did we start at the same time?
I've done a couple of just little cameo appearances.
Yeah, and you were like, hey, they need, someone else. And I was like, I'm not going to be any good, but I'll just come on. But like it was actually like it got me into doing, a lot of things. And then we started talking about, doing the actual show for Erie, Florida and filming that and stuff like that. It pretty much brought me back into the world that I had to leave. So I was just a mama's girl. I didn't want to leave my mom. So I stayed here. So
and there's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
Exactly. All right, Mr. Anthony.
Awesome. I'm going to go kind of counterculture here because I can't actually claim to having hit Mike with the skateboard, but it's definitely on my bucket list now.
He just makes fun of me every time he comes.
Well, there's just so much to work with, and
make it easy.
But I'm going contrarian here, and one of my favorite memories comes from the Great Flood.
Oh God!
The Great Flood, where the lady next door, 4 units down from here, decided to leave her washing machine running when she left for the weekend, and a hose broke. And it just ran and ran and ran and ran until, I guess, John comes in on Monday morning and there's 6 inches of water covering 3/4 of the studio. This particular set happens to be 2 steps up. But the rest of it was an indoor swimming pool. And that was not too long after we first met, actually. And so what ended up happening was there was just stuff that had to be done. And walls had to be torn out and floors had to be torn up. And it just became this amazing group project. Yep. And I was like so happy to be a part of that because then we rebuilt back from what had been here. It gave John the opportunity to really tear stuff out and build back the way he wanted it. And we really did it. And it was just great to see John just running the whole shebang and rebuilding it all and putting in studios and sets and I mean, they look fantastic. We've got now a giant cyclorama, which is a big curved green screen room. So we can do just about anything in there. I mean, all this stuff did not exist before the flood, but now it does. And so the flood was an amazing rebirth, and it was great to be a part of that.
Oh. Anthony, I'm really glad that you made a positive out of that because all I hear till this day is the scraping of glue and the machine that I had to use to scrape the glue was the thing that I used to scrape
by the way,
the glue.
That was my idea.
Not my idea. Of God in a flood.
Yeah.
I'm seeing some
what about
things.
you, John?
I don't have one.
Come on, Scrooge.
Didn't we do
No,
Todd?
Todd likes doing D&D games.
Yeah.
I don't have a single. I think my favorite thing is being able to come in here every single day and do what we get to do. We have met incredible people. If you think about it, I mean, we did the voice for, and I know you can't see it up there, but we had for Space Ghost,
George
Yeah.
Lowe.
right? We have had some. We did some of the best interviews when we were on when we did all the cons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So to me, if I, my most disappointing time is when we don't get to do a show.
Yeah.
I mean, even though I know we carry a decent viewership and stuff like that, but I think that we've earned the trust of some people, of the people that our nerdites that watch us, and to me, it's really a big deal. So my favorite, I get to do this, and this is just the best.
Did we ask Dylan what his was?
No, I was busy making signs.
No, that's right. So we're gonna let Dylan go last. I could bring Mama Tech over. She does have a microphone on.
Yep.
I can say something.
It's hard. Because I haven't been here in a long. I haven't been here in a long ass time. It's been,
Yeah, but you were here before everybody.
I know, and that's the thing is I have that much to work with. Because there were so many fun times way back when. Even if there's not great blood between all the crews, between all the old crews,
Yeah.
I can't deny that those were awesome moments.
Yeah, they were. They were
Those
good times.
Really, really fun. It's probably still episode 1 and 2
Yeah.
because this is the Star Wars debate. It all started over a freaking hand because someone said that he could use the Force. I'm like, that's great. You know, he can deflect blaster bolts all he wants. But if you're telling me that the right hand of the
Emperor.
Emperor does not have bulletproof metal hands, like what the hell's the point?
Right?
Oh, yeah,
And I mean, of course, it is the only blaster-proof material in the Empire because they certainly can't make stormtrooper armor out of it.
Well, it's expensive. So
It's expensive.
Yeah, exactly.
Trash compactor. Done. Now we're out.
There you go.
Completely done. No more.
So-
I know, yeah, really, a trash compactor. Think about that.
Now, is it just me, or did anybody ever think when they were a kid playing with the action figures that they'd go, you know what? The Rebels should make some sort of Suicide Squad. Just call it "Mess with Vader's Buttons."
Yeah.
And just
Yeah.
charge
Right.
them and hope that they hit a button that stops something important. I thought that would be the ultimate group.
That would be.
I flipped out when Rogue One came out, the very end, because everyone sees episode 4, him and Ben Kenobi.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm like, one of those is known to be the best sabers
Yeah.
in the Jedi Council.
Yeah.
Only second to Mace Windu.
Yeah.
The other one is so strong with the Force, he managed to rip like entire platforms down to people. They both have the stamina of a. It's like they took the lightsaber
Yeah.
Viagra. It was all in that one point. It's like I've got nothing left after this.
Yep.
And I'm done. That's it. That was it.
Yep.
You had a 30-second fight.
Yep.
But when you were 7, that was amazing.
Yes, it was.
Hey, when you were 14 and it was on a big screen, wow! I was at home. I was at home using broom handles. Okay, that's it. I was
Yeah.
practicing.
And
So-
for me, it was also we're going to go back to a Star Wars debate now because we're going back to the origins here.
Hold on. I want
Wait.
I want one more person. I want Mama.
Oh, yeah.
See, everybody
yeah.
hears us talk about Mama Tech.
Get
So
over here.
we're gonna unmute her microphone. We're gonna bring Mama Tech around here, and she's gonna sit. Well, she'll just get right next to me. I'll let her.
There we go.
Walk in.
I'll let her
I'm
sit
just
on
gonna
my.
walk in.
So
say
she's gonna
hi.
tell us her favorite part.
My favorite part of Nerd Talk is, honestly, I'm grateful for every one of you guys, for the studio, because now he has someone to talk about this stuff with.
She's like, I'm off.
I have no clue what he's talking about half the time. So that's my favorite part of Nerd Talk. I love you, baby.
I love this right now. This is amazing.
All right, Mark.
This is what I have to look forward to in marriage. I like it.
Okay, so back to the original trilogy fights, right? The fights
He's
were
gonna go all
all
night.
cerebral. I mean, they were trying to psych each other out. They're giving each other, Luke, I am your father, and your sister, you've given her up, and all this stuff. Yeah, and even the original, I'm more powerful than you would possibly imagine, stuff like that. So that's when the prequels came out, and that whole Darth Maul fight. They're like, who is this guy? Is he Sith? We don't know if he's Sith. They never say one word during the whole awesome
Because
fight.
he's the best
And it's
one.
like, so it's awesome that it's an awesome fight. But but not one word, not one attempt to psych each other out, not one attempt to do this.
So
and that was when I was like, okay, it's off the rails. I can't. I no
But
longer
he's
like
the best
Jedi.
one.
I'll stick
Nope,
with the smugglers.
I'm just nope. All right.
Okay, so
It's
now,
all right.
now that you said that, if you have watched The Mandalorian,
Yes.
Yes.
the last show,
Yes.
Nope, I haven't seen the last episode yet.
Oh,
No, go ahead.
Plug your ears,
Go
plug your
ahead.
ears. Where's
you
your
need to
plug go?
plug your
We-
ears.
Yeah.
Number
were
one
waiting
rule
for
we
this to
have
happen.
on the show.
My parents
Hold on.
went
You
on
get
the
a
trip.
middle
We're like,
of the
oh, we'll watch it together when you get back. And they're like, oh, we're watching it now. I'm like, you.
Okay, plug your ears.
La, 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 la.
That was the best scene
Ever.
and that was the most ballsiest he has ever been
Yeah.
since the day I watched it. When he went in and took all those dark troopers, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yep. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
that was cool.
That was cool. That was awesome.
That
Thanks.
was amazing.
Amazing.
It was amazing.
And again, it wasn't a lightsaber duel, so he didn't have to talk.
Okay, so now you so my question to you
Okay,
guys is
the best one?
Yes.
The last one. The Coke can.
Oh, the
Oh,
force.
that-
Where it's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's good.
I mean, it's like talk about taking Vader up one level.
Wait, there's
You know,
a-
you're like, okay, this is Vader. Okay, this
I
is
know too
Luke.
much.
And it's like, wow. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's
And
the other
for those
half.
of us who played Dark Forces back in the day, that was our
Yes.
tribute. We were all like, yes, those were boss fights, man. Those things were a nightmare.
I just love that show because of all like the callbacks to like the ice cream
It's showing
machine.
town, man.
The ice
Like
cream machine.
the ice cream, I'm like, oh, it's an ice cream machine. People are like, what? I'm like, oh, you don't get it. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, the ice cream. That was
yes.
awesome.
Yeah,
And it like
Yeah.
keeps showing up, and I'm like, yes. Like,
Okay, so now that all the nerds are here,
exactly.
Nerds.
all the nerds are here. Do you guys think that the Mandalorian has
Yes.
sparked a new interest in Star Wars?
1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%. All the spin-offs and stuff they're gonna do too.
Yeah, I was about to say,
It's
it's
redeeming
redeemed this
Yes.
Redeeming the prequel
Yeah.
series. I
So-
was waiting for Darth Jar Jar Binks to show up because that would redeem it. So they've redeemed everything with that.
So do
If
you
it
think?
only had a
They done the
plot worth
original scene, but
watching.
they didn't.
Yeah, they'll make it happen.
Well,
So
I
do you
hope
think?
so.
Do you think we should ask Favreau to actually be the director from now on?
Oh, he's
Well, he's not the director.
He's not the
Producer.
director, but he's going to be like the Kevin Feige.
Yeah.
Although Kathleen Kennedy's not going anywhere, but I think she's, which is a shame. Yeah. No, but I think Filoni and Favreau, and now Robert Rodriguez is in the mix. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm down.
Yeah.
But
Sold.
look at Favreau. He created Elf.
Yep.
He did
Yeah.
Elf. He did
Iron Man.
He
Yeah.
started the whole Marvel story, and now this.
Yeah.
Did he? Or was that not
The cartoon
Spider-Man?
shows
No,
did a good
no, it's
job.
Favreau.
It was Iron Man.
Yeah.
You know, they
Yeah,
did a
I
good
know
job
he
filling
did
things
that,
in,
Yeah,
this
but
is
no, but
better.
that started the cinematic universe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did.
And he did arguably one of
Favreau's
the.
idea was the MCU.
Yeah.
He's like you don't just focus on one hero.
No.
You bring
Yeah.
all of them together.
But he started
and everyone
with
went.
Iron Man, yeah.
How do you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's
How do we
like-
do that?
He's like, I don't know. Let's give it a
Let
shot.
me call Nick
Yeah.
Fury.
He thought-
Let me call
Yeah,
Samuel L. and have him do Nick Fury.
Let me start making phone calls, and then it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has
And
a
that-
Midas touch.
And but you know what he even did but probably arguably for a young filmmaker or anybody who's wanting to know more about the industry, he had this great show, Dinner for Five.
Yeah.
And if you ever saw that, that was
Yeah.
amazing. Where he got 5 directors and producers
Yeah.
to just sit around a table and have dinner.
Yes, I saw
and
that.
talk.
That
and it
was
was
awesome.
amazing. And it was one that it was him, Mark Hamill, Stan Lee, Kevin Smith, and like Bruce Campbell. It was like all this crazy. And for a young nerd like me, that's I'm like, okay, this is the inside. You know, it's like hanging out at a con with these guys, but they're all hanging out with each other. So they're all nerding about each other in their own ways, which was awesome. And so it's like, so Favreau, just
Yeah.
give him anything, and he'll turn it gold.
And they did the same thing in the backside of Mandalorian,
yeah.
where they said all the different directors of each episode, they sat around and they did the same thing. They were gooing over each other.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely amazing what they've done.
Let the
Absolutely
nerds
amazing.
do
I
their
just think
thing.
that they brought a lot of what I
Fan
would call
service.
original,
Exactly.
you know,
Exactly.
places and characters, even off characters like
Like the Great Dragon.
the Sand People.
Yes.
You know, like,
Yeah.
you know, like they brought them back. They brought the
pulled-
Jawas back.
Yes.
I mean, just
They've pulled so much out of the expanded universe.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
it's-
To the point where
Thrawn.
because when Disney made that big announcement
I know.
saying, all right, expanded universe is no longer canon, so many Star Wars
Well,
were pissed.
yeah.
I was
We
I was
brought
like, this is
droids
stupid.
back
yeah, it
from
has to be.
Knights of the
Yeah.
Old
I'm
Republic.
like, this is dumb. We just
Yeah.
lost Revan.
Yeah, we brought
just
HK.
lost so many fantastic.
Look at the
Nihilus
kitty.
is out of here.
I remember being pissed. Me and Simon here the entire episode yelling
And I think that they're going to put them back in, especially with the new off shows they're going to be. Exactly. You know what I mean? And Thrawn, like Thrawn, you know what I mean? It's going to be in Ahsoka's, you know.
All right, we have a special guest.
Hello.
Hello.
This is
Look who we have.
Smaug.
Now,
Yep.
you should be holding him,
Yes, him.
but I'm holding him, so.
That's okay.
Too
He
bad.
loves everybody.
He's got a fluffy ass.
Yeah.
head.
This
so
is a
fluffy.
cool cat. I don't know if Rob can get in there on a close up of him.
He
with that.
looks like he has a squirrel
Here it
tail. It's so
goes.
fluffy.
Look how
We're
cute
zooming
he
in.
is.
Cat zoom.
Oh yeah.
Filmed in Catovision.
Hi.
Why is everybody?
I gotta take a picture.
Right.
Why is there no food?
So handsome.
I know, you see
He
this.
comes to work with us
God,
like
he
once
is
or
so
twice a
cute.
week. We had to give him
want him.
medicine for a while and just shoved it down his throat and he took it. I have never been able to give a cat medicine as easily as this cat.
So, how many
ever.
different animals have been on Nerd Talk?
Oh my God.
Let's go with that.
Counting you, Mike?
Counting you? Well, we had
We got
Sasquatch.
snakes.
We had Sasquatch. He's
Oh,
here.
we had the snakes. They could have eaten the
So
mouse.
they were in the old studio on 52. And it was, you saw it. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's kind of like a warehouse, garage type thing. Well, they had metal metal beams that
Oh my God, that was so
and we're
embarrassing.
sitting there, and all of a sudden, here comes this mouse.
Oh gosh.
Just boogie down the metal beam, and we're like sitting there, and we're watching it. All of a sudden, they're like, "What are you looking at?" And I'm like, "Oh, this big mouse." And it wasn't even
Willard.
I think it was a rat, if I'm not mistaken.
Chili's like,
Florida, it's a rat.
There's another one come
right?
That would have been heaven for Claudius and.
I was gonna say, I know
For
we had
the
Carrie's
snakes, yeah.
We've had a couple of snakes. Pajamas has been
dragon.
here. Missy's been here.
Your bearded dragon.
I don't think we brought Claudius yet because
No.
he's a scaly cat. He would just run around.
I remember her bearded dragon being here running around.
Yep.
There was an episode a long time ago.
Worms.
Somebody brought a spider. Who brought
The
the?
worms.
Remember this?
Was it Kate?
Yeah, it was me. I'm about to talk about that. Bree has like the top 5 list of like people that I don't trust anymore. Everyone else has.
Here, put your hand in this box.
We played the game where you had to put your hand in the mystery
Guess
box
what the
and you
item
gotta
was
guess
in
it.
the box.
Yeah.
I like
Everyone
that
had
show.
like a toy or like
Statue of
a
Liberty.
stuffed animal. Me? What did I get? I had mealworm that I didn't reach in.
Nice.
I thought it was a spider. I was going to flip my shit, and I did.
He sees the rest of us. I had like a ceramic grenade. He has
I was having so much fun.
I was still in the
Easy
chat on
stuff.
that night.
Kate just hands in and goes,
I flipped my shit.
Have you seen the video of me shoving my hands in a box of 1,000 worms?
I really don't want to.
1,000, right?
Like, why would you have a video of that? Like, why?
Because it grosses people
Confused.
out.
People out like you.
Hey, like,
Why would
but,
worms
like,
gross it? Clearly,
Like
you've never
fucking
been
why?
fishing.
I love.
Right?
Sid and Depth Charge both made an appearance in the.
Oh, that's right.
early
Oh, they
days,
did.
Way back when, because that's when
Yeah.
Sid was still alive.
Look at Smog. Smog's eating.
I'm
Depth
giving him some
Charge
chicken.
made a brief appearance.
It's like there's the food.
Will.
Just
Did
picture
Quinn
there.
ever come?
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
Quinn.
she did.
Yeah, Quinn's
It was
had
at studio.
Man, we have, and I'm pretty sure that what's your doggy's name?
Arthas?
Arthas will make
Oh.
an appearance.
I was about to
I could
ask.
listen.
I
If
couldn't
didn't
bring
hate
Crystal.
cons, I
She'd
would name
lose.
Crystal Arthas.
Losers.
Oh my! All right, so we got about 25 minutes left. So we're gonna
Just
ask
spit it
Mama
out the
Tech
hand.
and Mama Tech to get her
Too much skin.
her script, and we are gonna do the left-right game.
Does everybody have a gift?
Everybody's got a gift.
We have two
Actually,
pictures.
we need Carrie and
He feels
what's your guy's name?
Gabriel.
Bob or
Bob, no, Gabriel.
Henry?
You're good.
Peridot. His
Okay,
name is
okay.
Peridot. Would you
How are we gonna
related
do Rob?
Steven Universe lately?
Huh?
What about Rob?
Rob.
Mama Tech?
Mama
We're
Tech will
literally
be.
calling
No,
you
actually,
guys up
Angela
here.
can do Rob's.
Okay.
Both of you need to.
Poor
There we go.
Rob.
Packages over there.
Sorry.
Carrie's like, I was napping.
Yeah.
And I think we'll have one more extra. Tommy can join.
Tommy can join in. Actually, Angela, you can join in because we had two extras
Yeah,
over there.
there's.
One of
Who
those
needs
will
a
have to be
gift?
for Rob.
Yeah, because I brought two extras. No, no, no. You gotta go over there.
So get that to her. Yeah.
Make sure it's
Give that one to
Carrie.
Carrie.
Grab a gift.
And then give one to Angelina.
Are you going to do it?
Angelina.
Well, there's extras, Tommy.
And then there's a bag over there for Tommy can do that one. Ha, ha, ha.
Come on, boy.
So,
You're even wearing your Star Wars hat.
see? All right, so.
So how does this game play,
So here's
John?
So Mama Tech will read, and every time she says left, we pass left, and every time she says right, we pass right.
What if we end up with a gift we brought?
Last year when
Then you end up with the gift you brought.
All right, perfect.
Question.
Yes.
If we pass go, do we collect 200?
No.
Okay, hold on.
I think I have the wrong game
Roll
then.
for initiative.
Oh, and how is the circle going?
Mama
Do Tommy and Angelina need to come back here?
I say we do
Left, right, got it.
Yeah, she got like.
Wait, so this is your right, and then I guess he's your left. So he's your left.
So you guys, hey, you guys go back there.
Yeah, we're a loop. Okay,
We're a
so
loop.
make sure we're a loop.
Join me,
So
friends.
there's the loop.
We're a loop, all right.
All right.
good.
All right, Tech, so
gonna play Tales
do your
from the
mic check, Mama.
Tales
Mama
from
Tech, make sure you're good.
play
Can you
Tales
hear,
from
Rob?
Check, check. Sorry.
Okay,
right.
all good.
All right.
Here we go.
I probably should have a water.
Yeah, you're good.
We'll see if we can get through this.
All right.
Have the alien guy go get me the water.
Oh.
Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
We're ready.
Dylan, you have to be able to pass. Are you able to pass?
He has a free hand.
You know, from
He has a
your
free hand.
standpoint,
He's holding on
asking
tight.
somebody
We're
if they
good.
can pass, that's really not a good thing.
No, that's
Okay, here we go. The story we have chosen for tonight is Suing Santa.
Oh, my.
nice.
Once upon a time, there was a lawyer named Bob Wright. His son's name was...
All right, see, so hold on. Now we already messed it up.
You guys have already
The back row is still passing right, which means I get 2 gifts at the end of it.
No,
Keep going. I'm okay with getting 2 gifts at the end of it.
no, right? Yeah.
Okay, so I got...
Well, you have to pass yours.
No, hold on. I have to go back.
Hold on. The back row, you're opposite.
Yeah, right to
Opposite?
left.
Okay.
All right, so
But then we're still handing.
What kind of shit is that? Hold on.
It's got to work as a circle.
Oh, this is weird. All right.
We got it.
so I
Got to be a circle.
But I don't.
Yeah.
We
I
are
have nothing.
being.
There you go.
They need to hand
But I have
down.
nothing.
Hand down.
That's why we're doing this on air and live.
Hi, guys.
We're a very put together team.
Imagine trying to film this every week.
Every line
this
you've
is
seen
my
it say,
right,
yeah,
and this
it's
is my
what it's like as well.
All right, here we go. Let's
I will
go.
not remember.
Am I starting over?
No.
No.
Did we pass once already?
Yes.
Yes.
Once.
Okay. His son's name was Bill Wright.
Okay.
Right is this one. Okay.
Together, the father and son started their own law firm called Wright and Wright
Right.
and Associates.
Right.
And right. All right.
Oh, we ain't done yet.
Wright and Wright
Wait, do it again?
Yeah.
All right, right.
and
Right.
Associates was famous for lawsuits that left people penniless. They left the Easter Bunny penniless when they sued him for rancid eggs that he had left in a child's basket. They also left the Tooth Fairy.
Wait, we got stuck.
You know, we get stuck.
We got stuck.
Left hard.
Left no work.
Are we caught up?
Left the tooth
One
fairy.
more. All right, got it.
We're so good at this.
When they had sued the Tooth Fairy for her insufficient compensation, she had left under a child's pillow.
It's kind of weird.
But the biggest target of all was still left.
All right.
Santa Claus. He too would be left penniless if everything went right.
Oh, God.
I didn't want that anyway.
The father and son team found just the right client in an 8-year-old girl.
That way.
Yeah, right.
Late. Yeah, sorry.
So good at this.
Appropriately enough, named Little Sue. Little Sue was upset that Santa had left
All right.
coal in her stocking last Christmas. Wright and Associates
Right. We got this.
argued that their client had been put on the naughty list without cause. They presented lots of evidence that the girl did everything right the previous year. The only thing left was for Santa to testify. Jingling all the way, he marched right up to the witness stand and raised his right hand and swore to tell the truth. Santa said that while it might appear that Little Sue had done everything right, there was one thing she did that left him no choice but to put the girl on the naughty list. This can't be right, protested Bob Wright.
No.
We left no stone unturned in our investigation, said Bill Wright. All this courtroom drama left Sue shaking with excitement. All right, I confess, on Christmas Eve, I got up in the middle of the night, ate the cookies that were left for Santa. I didn't think there was enough time left to be put on his naughty list. Santa responded right away. Ho, 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 little Sue. I keep the naughty list in my left pocket at all times so I can make revisions on the fly. And with that, the law firm of Wright and Associates
Second left. All right.
was left with no choice but to drop its frivolous lawsuit against Santa. And that year, neither Bob Wright nor Bill Wright was surprised to find that Santa had left them coal in their stockings. But little Sue was shocked to wake up on Christmas morning to find that Santa had forgiven her for her frivolous lawsuit and left her a nice, shiny present right under the tree. I am so glad Santa left the naughty list in his left pocket this time. Now, let's see what he left me.
Left like 3 more times.
Left like.
Okay, the back row has it way harder than anyone else here.
You gotta pass like 2 more.
No, to you guys, not us.
Yeah, we're good. We're good over here. We're good here. I think everybody's where they're supposed to be.
I got my own thing.
Wait, yeah.
Oh, no, one more.
Wait, one more?
Does everybody have...
She said left like 4 times there.
We're good.
Are we
All right.
No, he handed it to me every time.
Yep, we're good.
So it's clear.
Time to open up.
Does anybody have the same
Disclaimer, the
present they
back row
started
had
with?
it way harder than anyone else.
I know.
You guys had like, your right and your left.
Yeah,
we
but
had
you
like
have one of
up,
mine,
down,
too.
left, right, like the opposite way.
Does anybody have
No,
the
I just-
presents
this
they
is-
brought?
No.
I do.
She does. So
All
you
right,
can
somebody
pick
trade.
anybody
That's
you
also my
want, and
present.
he'll take it from you.
That's also. I brought 4 because I had 4 people. Oh. Yes, John,
Okay.
I switched.
Everybody
Can you
good?
bring the one back for Rob real quick so he can open it?
Yes.
Yes.
Samples get sold from. And
Do you
when
know
you
where
go
Rob
back,
is?
I've got
You
one
know
for
where
you.
I did. Technically.
You know where Rob is, right?
Pride group.
Okay.
I'm liking this rapping job.
You like that?
I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
All right.
Hold on. We're going.
Hold on.
So there's a bonus round.
So does there anyway? Is
To
it
the right.
smelling good anyway?
To the right.
I mean, someone has some awesome lotion or something right now.
This is the
That's the air freshener.
That's
It
the air
goes off
freshener.
regularly.
Yeah.
So, where is Angelina?
She went to give Rob the present.
Okay, she's coming back.
There she comes.
She's coming.
It's a long way through these
There's a long
studios.
haul.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It's a long way.
You have to go
three
somewhere.
studios.
Angelina, because I don't
back
ever
there.
want anybody to not have a present.
We did.
Okay.
I hope
Tear
you
'em
like empty
open.
boxes.
All right, tear 'em open.
Rubbing
Here we go.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blockbuster! I remember Blockbuster.
I got the big egg there. Big egg.
What'd you get? What's yours is mine and mine? Yes! That's going on the wall.
And a brother.
That's going on the wall. What's yours is mine and mine is yours, baby. Here.
Oh, somebody got a Big Bang. You
Blockbuster games.
Yeah.
Blockbuster.
don't even know what that is.
No, I do. My first ever boyfriend worked at Blockbuster. It was awesome.
Wow.
I remember Blockbuster. I was alive in the 90s.
I got a Harley Quinn pop mini keychain.
You're welcome.
Nice.
I like it. Nice.
I got a punch Batman.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because we all want to punch
You as a
Batman.
toy.
There's nothing wrong with Batman.
What'd you get?
I get to grow crystals.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You're a mint dealer. That's awesome.
Hold on. You get to light up and grow crystals.
Right? But
Famous
we
in
don't live
Pasco
in
County.
Moon Lake, so it's not those crystals.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was going to say you live in Moon Lake, so you can't plug it in.
Oh, what'd you get there, Ian?
I got the Big Bang Theory trivia game. Fan edition.
I'll beat anyone in that.
Playing Nerdosphere.
I suppose it might be. And
That's
there it
Now you have
will
to
be.
binge watch the whole entire
Perfect.
series
Todd?
again.
Bluetooth headphones.
Those are always good. I don't
And
anybody
dandy.
says,
Those are nice.
Carrie, what'd you get down there?
Some shot glasses.
Shot glasses.
Those buttery nipples.
Very nice.
That's awesome.
Nice.
And Bob? No, I'm just kidding.
Amando and Grogu Prince.
Hey, I will trade you. I will definitely.
No, that's going on my wall. What are you talking about?
That's going on my wall.
Poor Mary
I
gets mine too.
got a Mando Bro mug here, which
That is
with
That's
hard
awesome.
awesome.
candy, which is Grogu flavored. So that's awesome.
Oh,
Flavored.
How did that happen? How, did someone like lick the puppet and they were like, "Oh, this is what it tastes like. Here you go."
That would probably taste like a circus peanut.
I would think so. I would think so.
Yeah, probably.
anything by
Elizabeth, what'd you get?
I get to go back to Blockbuster and play this game. I get to collect all 6 genres.
Oh wow.
That is cool. Jeff?
Some little Crash dude.
Crash is
Crash
awesome.
Bandicoot, you build him.
Okay,
You
all
build
right.
him. No, you kidding me?
Freaking Bandicoot, okay? I don't know what the hell it is, but okay.
You don't know who Crash Bandicoot is? What are you talking about?
No,
No, oh, I'm sorry.
but okay.
It's okay.
Gage, what'd you get?
I got a doohickey keychain and
Yeah,
a
it was
large
the Mario
key hider.
PlayStation. It was
I
like
can
the
hide all
one
my
that was
keys
good
from all
at the
you.
You actually need that.
I know I do.
That's like a
That's awesome.
I'm so unorganized.
Yeah, those are.
And let's see, what did oh,
Bluetooth earbud.
Bluetooth earbud? Hell yeah!
Buddy the bobble.
Actually, that right there goes in your dash, and the solar makes him go.
It's like a little Hawaiian girl, yeah.
Makes you dance.
Let's see what Dylan's got.
Dylan got a cat.
Mine's a box.
Oh, that's right.
But that's a very famous box.
Hey, his doohickey will help you open it.
Will it?
That's right.
You may use my doohickey.
Rob, what did you get while he's opening?
Yeah,
the box?
Rob, what did Rob get?
Oh, hey, Thomas has something actually.
What do
He
you got?
got Lights, Camera, Action Trivia Game.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God, he has a knife.
Said.
Hey, Mike, that's the first cat that's not hissed at you.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Tommy had the knife. Of course, Tommy had the
Tommy
knife.
always has a knife.
He always has a knife. It's not a knife. That's a knife.
As he should.
He actually lost that one for like 6 months out in the woods. 8 months.
Oh, wow.
Book that says yes and.
Yes, and open it up.
It's empty.
You get to write stuff.
It's
yes,
a journal.
It's a journal.
It's a journal.
Journal.
and it's a
Oh
journal.
my God! You can write all your like psychopathic like thoughts in there, dude.
Yeah, and then I'll turn it
Your
into
evil schemes and plans.
Yeah, write the manifesto, but don't rake the list in that one.
I should.
And,
Don't
and then we
include
can
me
use
in
it as
that book.
evidence afterwards. It's
Yeah,
perfect.
there you go.
book rights. That's all that
So
matters.
some
You
other
guys can read my handwriting.
some other people have presents.
Michael J.
Yeah, they can
Fox
open them
be
up
like,
now. Open your stuff up. Sure.
I have
I'll tell you what I got
And I got this.
earlier.
For everyone.
Oh my gosh.
I got this.
So
And I got this card.
got me this. That's super cool. It's a dice roller, and that is Thor's actual hammer. I didn't know that until
Who
I
gave
was
you
told.
that?
Mjolnir.
And it goes like this. I can roll my dice in there.
Nice.
Dice tray.
That's awesome.
Yeah. LED powered speaker.
Nice.
Thank you.
That's a dice. You can go boom, 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 boom.
I'm literally going to
It actually
eat all of
jumps up and
these
down.
as soon as we get home.
Yeah. Oh, good.
I'm like, you're gonna do what?
I'm going to eat all of this as soon as we get home. It's like cookies.
I got it.
He already knows to
Wireless
sit when it's time for food.
If I only
too.
had the haunt stuff, I would totally use that.
I'll buy you a Haunt. Calm down.
So that's good.
It'll
All right.
happen.
So
John. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I again, I love you all, and
Merry Christmas.
we all got a Christmas card from Michael, which is awesome.
Yes.
Heck yeah, man.
Thanks,
So-
Mike.
Did he read it?
I did. Thank you, actually.
No, I didn't read it. You me open it?
Yes. That's they're
yeah.
for today.
Oh, they're for today. Okay. So Michael wrote me,
Don't read it out loud.
"You're the sexiest dude I ever was."
I think we traded cards. No.
Wrong card. Wrong card.
Wrong card.
Mine says the same thing.
That was meant for you.
Wow. This way.
Mama Tech here. That's for both of y'all.
Here, Mama Tech, you want to read that?
Thank you.
And I know Rob has some cards out here and stuff like that. He can get that after the show. And that whole cake, we can all have birthday cake after we're done.
Birthday
so
cake.
Oh my goodness.
Birthday
you know,
cake.
we got about 10 minutes left, and is there? Okay, so I'm gonna go around the room.
I know Michael doesn't want me to read the card, but I'm going to anyway.
Go ahead.
I'll have the money for the internet next week.
Mine just says you're a price.
Spend it on a card.
Hey. So without killing too much time, I want to start with Cage. Cage,
Why me?
what's your big? We're gonna go all the way around, so everybody gets time to think. What's your big plan for 2021?
Stay alive.
That's a good plan.
That's a big one.
That's
Do
a
you have
good
like a
one.
bunker in mind?
What else do I have? We're in a global pandemic. What am I gonna do?
Have you been investing in like bunker stuff? Where you
Absolutely
just
not.
There you go.
You could read
Said
books.
absolutely not.
I'm sorry,
There
Boax.
you
That's
go.
how you pronounce them, right?
How about get to school on time?
All right.
I really hope your mic was muted.
Slip and slide.
I really hope.
What's your big plans for 2021? What's the one big plan you got?
Well,
Not hit
I don't
me
really
with
have. No, I
Buying
really
something
don't
like-
have it. Just, I'm hoping everything still goes well with health-wise.
Yeah.
You're hoping 2020 doesn't say, or 21 doesn't say, hold my beer?
Yeah.
So far, it hasn't. So, but and then
Whoa.
hopefully, I maybe start hanging out a little more.
Oh, how about time? That's all I
Nice.
got to say.
As an immune compromised person, I understand the struggle of do I go outside and potentially die, or do
No,
I
I'm not
care to
worried
my,
about- I'm
my
not
mental
worried
health
about
and see
that.
people? Oh, okay.
I'm not worried about that.
All right there, Elizabeth.
I am actually looking forward to my new business, which we need to talk about. I'd like to. Being successful, I'm opening up a trading card game shop. I already have the lease and everything, yeah.
Trying to be competition for me?
No, we're not going to focus on tabletop games. But
I'm just
if I
messing
have a
with
lot of people that do, I can send them over here. That's what
We're
I'm
going to talk to you
Yeah.
about that after you further, because we have a big tournament coming up. There, Marky Boy, what do you got, baby?
Hoping that Carrie and I get Erie Appalachia off the ground, and hopefully Erie Travels gets back off the ground. So
We're going to make everybody talk.
Oh, Gabe.
Oh, snap, Gabe. Yes,
Come on,
Gabe,
Gabe.
what are you looking forward to next year?
Well, since
Do we have babies coming?
well, no, since Elizabeth and I are married, we're just doing the same store, and I'm just going to try my best to stay out of her way and not.
Okay, so I've learned the hard way. Stay out of her
He
way.
wouldn't even sign the paper. She's like, this is all you. I'm like, all right, so long. I got it. I got
That's
this.
awesome.
Dude, you got it. You got it.
We got
All right, Miss Carrie,
That is a full-time
take that
job.
microphone.
Talk into it.
Well, I look forward to illustrating a new book for next year and reading spiders, because, yeah,
How are those little spiders coming along?
they're doing really well.
She's given away a bunch and sold a bunch, and we've got they've spread amongst the state now.
That is awesome.
And some beyond. So it's pretty crazy.
Cool. All right, Mr. Todd.
Obviously, Nerdosphere is the big thing, but I've never been to St. Augustine.
So,
We will take all the ghost places as the first place. St.
In
Augustine.
fact, Lisa and I are planning a trip to St.
Come to
Augustine to
these
go
places with
to
us.
the ghost tours and things like that. So hopefully the
I'll introduce you to the right people.
Old rich history. And
We should do that.
Can you introduce him to the right ghosts?
so hey,
Oh, yes.
can Mama Tech and me take kind of?
yes.
We'll go to the campgrounds.
There you go.
All right, Mr. Anthony.
Need someone cat to sit on.
One of my big goals is to really help grow all of the WeBeam TV programs
Yes.
and really get them the attention and the guests and everything that they deserve.
Yeah.
And then also get the, which by the way, I have big news on that front for both Nerd Talk and Comic Book 101. I don't know if you guys have seen the Sleepwalker series, an independent fan film series that is just absolutely out of this world.
Yeah.
The special effects, everything. I mean, these are full episodes. And we have the executive producer who will be here on both shows. And we will be getting the rights to broadcast on WeBeam TV that entire series as it is released. So, yes.
Yes.
Woo, that has just made my tingle. I won't say I
That
tingled, but they
was
tingled.
Not what I was looking for, but thanks.
Go see a doctor.
I am. So my big goal for the 2021 is not to be like Cyberpunk 2077. That's. I am going to give you quality stuff that actually is good. No, but
sued.
yeah, exactly. So, but no, my big one is to get. I want to get more shows and just get a better present. That's kind of what I'm working on, and with your help, I think that's absolutely going to happen. And Miss Bree.
One of my goals is to
Can't hear you, cat's in the way.
is to shop local more. Stop shopping at big box stores. Stop going to eat at chain places, and just generally buy
Support
local,
local.
because
Good for you.
I want people to buy my paintings, which are at Lisa's pieces, by the way.
Well, you know, I've got some room.
You know, you can put
you
that
don't.
cat over the microphone, and it'll serve as a pop filter.
All right, there, Mr. Michael.
I hope to get a girlfriend in 2020.
Still taking applications for
Think
that.
realistic. Realistic.
Making applications.
All by myself.
You know,
Besides that,
can friars have girlfriends?
Yeah, can friars date?
Poor
I
Michael.
can cuss, damn it! I'm only a friar.
You took your hat off, buddy. You opened it.
I didn't take my hat off, and no, I don't want any furries.
Beggars, what?
Dude, I'm glad you said that on air. I've got a month of just memes to work with, dude. Thank you so much.
You know he's cutting up all the stuff for social media now, right?
Oh my god, yeah! My new job lets me do that. I can cut out whatever I want.
Bloody hell.
Oh, this is great. I
So
love
Michael's
working at
doomed.
Weeping TV.
Pretty much. All right, anyway.
Poor Michael.
Well, after the shoot in Odessa, was it, or Palm Harbor? What we were talking about in the car, getting everything going, and hopefully things work out. Work here full time and everything.
There you go.
That's
Coolness.
my goal.
You got to get in a dog. You can't say getting a dog.
The same thing I do every year, Pinky.
Try to
Take over the world.
War in the family.
That's excellent.
That's all right. So make Angelina talk.
Off.
Just to be happy and healthy.
There you go.
you
That's
go.
simple, but you know what? That's the best thing.
I like it.
All right, Tommy.
Big plans for me for this coming year is going to be working on my old 54 Dodge truck.
Nice.
Nice.
I want to help.
Cage
I
wants
won't
to help.
do much, but I want to help.
He's like, I can cheer you on.
It's
All right.
He wants to make sure the steering wheel is in the right place.
Right.
That's John's job.
He wants to screw one bolt just anywhere on the car, and
They'll
then
say, "I help."
pick with them.
help.
There we go.
I did work.
Shake and bake, and I help.
I did work. I did work.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what. We will not be back until after the first of the year. I am giving everybody next week off so everybody can have fun and relax. Well,
It also means
I'm guessing it's not a paid holiday, right?
Hosting Nerd Talk this week either.
Thursday?
Not even comic
On Nerd
Christmas
Day?
Eve?
One, I mean.
Right.
Did you forget your own show?
Whatever show you do.
Yeah.
Whatever
So
other show.
we will be back after the first of the year. I want everybody to get healthy, safe. Hope you get everything you want for Christmas. Everything. If you get it, you
I'm
know.
gonna need a little longer than a week to help me.
Well,
Yeah,
Pack in a
same.
box
I got
for me?
this.
I don't know if I'm good, but I am not
Like a
that
furry?
good.
No.
But so hey, look.
No,
I know we haven't put it up in a while, but if you want to have your own merch swag, oh, check it out, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Oh, wait, it's even better.
I know, I love the back.
Proud to be a nerdite.
Yeah.
If you want to support us, we'd appreciate it. These shows are free for us to do, and it's a lot of time out of our days. Go to WeBeamTV.com, click on the bonfire. We have a bonfire store. You're more than welcome to go in there and buy all the type of merch. And if you don't see something there you like, let me know. I can make it because it's what I do.
There
Right?
you have it.
And so
Because
anyway,
we have a cricket.
actually, Todd got a cricket. Don't say that. So anyway, we hope everybody at home has a wonderful, wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year, a safe New Year. Party like it's 1999, but be safe like it's 2020.
There you go.
Like that.
Right? There you go. All right, everybody. We love you guys. Merry Christmas. Everybody, Merry Christmas. We're going to go out 30 seconds early. Bye.